Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Nurabiatul Arawiyah binti Rosda. My matric card number is 2114666. Today I will be presenting my lab report from lab 1, lab 2, lab 3 and lab 4. So the first one is chlorophyll A and SST. Okay, so basically what is chlorophyll A and what is SST? So chlorophyll A is a green plant which live in the sea surface, and SST is sea surface temperature, which is the changes in temperature of the sea surface itself. When we look at here, chlorophyll is also known as the green pigment, harvest like for photosynthesis. Chlorophyll is basically it helps a plant for the photosynthesis. The concentration of chlorophyll A in coastal and estuarine waters is also an indicator of phytoplankton abundance and biomass. Besides, sea surface temperature is a strong indicator of productivity, pollution, and global climate change, and it can be measured using thermal infrared bands from optical satellites such as Aquamodus sensor via NASA Ocean Color Web. And basically, the objective of this report is to understand how remote sensing applications such as NASA, Ocean Color, and CDAS work, and to investigate the chlorophyll A concentration and sea surface temperature in certain areas, and to analyze the data of them in temporal and spatial graph. So when we look at here, the highest level in concentration of chlorophyll A is Sarawak, and the lowest one is Sabah. Okay, this is because perhaps in Sarawak, the increasing of concentration of chlorophyll A is because high level of nutrient from fertilizers, septic system, sewage treatment plants, and urban runoff. Basically, it's coming from farming development of crops that will be their food source. And the lowest one, which is Sabah, the decreasing of the level is due to the strong tidal mixing that reduce chlorophyll A concentration by shortening algae's resident times in photic zone. So basically, what is resident time? Resident time means how long some nutrient will be living in such place in the photic zone itself. Okay, tidal mixing also cause fine sediment to resuspend, resulting in higher turbidity level and less light available for photosynthesis of algae. And will change the weather and climate. Okay, for the sea surface temperature, the highest one is Sarawak, and the lowest one is Terengganu. Why does Terengganu have the lowest level in SST? It's because in chlorophyll A concentration, Terengganu also has the lower level, which is 0.53 in chlorophyll A concentration. So when the temperature of the land and the sea surface increase, and the SST also increase. So for the conclusion for my lab report result, the different geographical coordinate of a station influence the weather and leads to change in sea surface temperature. Basically, the sea surface temperature is related to chlorophyll A concentration because temperature can moderate of the algae formation by controlling the level of chlorophyll A. It can be also the increasing in SST is because SST rise as the ocean absorb more heat and the ocean circulation pattern that transport warm and cold water around the world change. Okay, lab 2 and lab 3 is image processing. So basically, what is image processing? Image processing is a method of performing operation on an image in order to improve it or extract useful information from it. In this observation, I want to convert an image to digital form and apply specific operation to it in order to obtain specific models, which is mangrove area in Kota Samarahan. Okay, this is my result for lab 2. As you can see here, the color of the maybe ocean itself is purple. Okay, this is due to the image is displayed in false color. We cannot interpret and identify where is the actual mangrove areas and other areas. This we need to proceed to the next lab session. Okay, the mangrove area around Sarawak was chosen. I choose a mangrove because it is less complicated to see using satellite than other underwater habitats like coral reef and seagrass. The cloud cover percentage were reduced to low level before downloading the image to Google Earth. It is because the data cannot be read due to the high percentage of cloud coverage in the area. This filter will only be applied to data sets that support cloud cover filtering. Okay, this is my result for lab 3. Okay, image processing aids in the enhancement of image for human interpretation. Image can be processed and information extracted for machine interpretation. The image pixel can be manipulated to achieve any desired density and contrast. Image also can be saved and retrieved. Image processing make life easier as they make the researchers work faster to get to know further and exactly about the Earth's surface, and this is essential for human, as we all are tiny and we cannot see the huge world with our naked eyes. This result, I will be using it to mapping in lab 4. Okay, we move to the next lab report, which is geoprocessing and mapping. So basically, what is geoprocessing and mapping? Geoprocessing is a framework and set of tools used to process geographical and related data. The comprehensive suite of geoprocessing tools can be used to perform spatial analysis or automate the management of GIS data. And mapping, GIS mapping is the process of entering data layers into GIS software to create a map. Maps provide user with legible information that raw data cannot provide. Okay, in order to do this mapping, I have to do some complicated work like overlaying the mapping, put the correct and accurate coordinate itself, and put all the grids for the reader can easily read the maps. And before this, the most crispy thing is plotting new coordinate in ArcMap. By copying from the notepad, I regularly make mistakes during plotting the coordinates, such as moving the mouse between the left and right click. That makes the coordinates moving as well. After plotting and rectifying the map, the result was not overlaid with the map. This happened continuously until I just proceed the process, and okay, this is my result. Okay, and beside the 2 points in a coordinate before and after inserting the input were moved a bit due to the warping. What is warping? Warping happens because of the spherical shape of the Earth that has been fixed as a horizontal 2D image in the map. And yeah, that's it, warping. In conclusion, remote sensing detects the process of extracting mangrove information involving interpret satellite image based on interpretation elements such as image color, texture, tone, pattern, and association information, and others. Image processing and image classification are two general steps in mangrove mapping because the image processing encompasses all preparatory steps required to improve the quality of the original image, which it leads to the assignment of each pixel of the scene to one of the mangrove group defined in a mangrove classification system or membership metric of the mangrove group if fuzzy classification is used. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you. Thank you for watching and listening to my video.